Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. It is December 13th and it is a vlogmas day 13. What was that? I don't know what that was, but it is currently 7 o'clock in the morning. I have my Pookie behind me. My dad came last night, so he is with Kalia right now. I didn't have to bring Kalia with me. Last night, y'all, I went to sleep like at freaking 3 o'clock in the morning, so I only got like 3 hours of sleep, but it's all good.
I got like 5 hours. I mean,
you got like 8 hours of sleep, Papa.
yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I don't. When I was
Jericho, you got 9 hours of sleep.
what?
9.5. You got a lot of hours of sleep, Papa, which is good. So yeah, y'all, I have a few things to do today. I gotta go to the post office, send out some giveaway prizes. I also have to send my friend something, so I'll do that later on today. But when I get back home, I'm honestly gonna take a nap, if I can. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. It is currently 1:42 p.m. I'm about to go head out to pick up my baby, aka Jericho. My dad is here. I don't know if I mentioned that. He came last night, so he's here right now. They went to go throw some trash and Kalia like ran towards him and like she wanted to go with him, but let me put her in her car seat. They just got here. The kids are here, and whenever my dad like picks up the kids, it just reminds me of whenever his dad used to pick me up from school, or like from, oh, my lens is dirty, give me a second. Well, like I would see my grandpa there with his bike, because he always had his bike with him, and I would just get so excited like just seeing him. So my dad right there. So cute. Y'all, based on Jericho, what he's wearing right now, what do y'all think the temperature is? And then look at Kalia. The weather is crazy right now, y'all. And look at her little rain shoes. So cute. And Jericho it was crazy sock day, so he got some long dinosaur Christmas socks. Oh, he's fixing them. Okay, you guys, I'm currently in Walmart in the makeup section, and I'm looking at some products that I actually like. Like, I bought this one before I went to Jamaica, this palette, and I love it. This is how it looks right here. The inside is really pretty if it focuses. There you go. Look at that, y'all. I think I'm gonna get this one. Let's look at this other color here. This is nude. Ooh, these are pretty too. Which one is prettier though? That is the question. These are only $5. Let's get some red ones. Get it. Grab it.
I want one.
That's for us. It's big, Kalia. So I'm not gonna go in specific order because I have things like everywhere. I have some stuff here and I have some stuff in the back, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna just start with the stuff that's closest to me. We got some wheat bread, Capri Suns. I also got this Celsius drink in the flavor sparkling watermelon, and this is how it looks. So far it's okay. The flavor's alright. I'll let you guys know later on how good this is for energy, because I do need to clean up my room. My room is looking a little messy. So I got some tape in Five Below. This was 4 for $3. Orange juice, some Gatorades, passion fruit. I've never actually had this brand, but I'm sure it'll taste the same way. And I saw this when I was about to check out, and I was like, hold up, let me grab this. Y'all, it says hope over fear, and it's like in this plush material, and it feels so good. And this was $10, so not bad for that price. For those of you who don't watch my channel every day, I bought like this plush sweater that's green, and it has the Grinch on it, and it says something about like Christmas or whatever. And so I saw this one as well, these pants that have the Grinch, and on the side it says Merry Grinchmas. All of us are, I believe we're like wearing like Christmas sweaters and stuff like that. So I saw the Grinch one, and that one was $10. I didn't want to, honestly, I did not want to spend like 20 something dollars on their sweaters. So I just got this to pair it with my sweater, and this was actually more than the sweater. This is $13, $12.98. So let me fold this too. This is so cute. I really like this. Okay, the next thing I got from Five Below, I actually recorded it, so I'm sure you guys saw it, but is this right here. So just a little sneak peek. This will be going away to somebody in one of the days of giveaways. For those of you who don't watch every day, I'm doing 7 days of giveaways starting next Saturday, because I'm pretty sure that's when like it begins, like the week of Christmas. So I believe it's December 18th, so that's when day 1 of giveaway starts, and this will be in one of the giveaway boxes. I also got, y'all already know, my favorite Caesar salads from Walmart. I actually got 4 of those, and then I got some more chicken breast also from Walmart. Dad got this big tube of wrapping paper from Dollar Tree. Some more wrapping paper, but this was from Five Below. They actually had dollar wrapping paper, so we got 3 of those. We also got some mayo and some avocados, colored pencils. Also this book, it says Create Your Own Calm. So just a sneak peek, this stuff that I'm about to show you is gonna be in one of the boxes of the giveaways. I don't know if it's gonna be all together, but it's gonna be in one of them. So one of y'all are gonna be winning this. This is it's called Create Your Own Calm, a journal for quieting anxiety, and this is how it looks. And then in the back and inside, it just has like nice quotes. It says, you are never stronger than when you land on the other side of despair. And then next to it, it says, what are you fearful about right now that's making you anxious? And then you can write down your thoughts. What is the likelihood this will actually happen? What can you do if this does happen? I just skimmed through it. It says, we ourselves feel that what we are doing is just a drop in the ocean, but the ocean would be less because of that missing drop. And then it says, list 5 things that only you offer to the world. So it just has like a whole bunch of stuff here that, like, once you write it down, you'll probably be like, oh shoot, I'm not doing bad after all. Then I also got these makeup brushes right here. So cute. And then the makeup bag says, you're like really pretty. That's from Mean Girls. And then those are the brushes in there. So freaking cute. I also showed y'all one of my favorite palettes, honestly, the Milani Gilded Gold. And then the inside I showed y'all too. That's how it looks. Another thing of brushes, just like different sizes. I also got one of these grip thingies because I have it on my phone and I love it. I love it so much, especially like when I'm washing dishes. That way I don't have to like put it against something and then it slides off. Like this is easy to just like prop it up, or if you're like just walking in the store, it's easier to hold your phone without it actually slipping off of your hand. I'm clumsy, so that happens to me a lot. I also got these Ardell Wispies. These lashes right here. Let me know if y'all are excited about this giveaway. And then I saw this Sounds and Speech. It was like 3 something in Five Below, so I got it for Kalia. Then over here I got these pillows. This one says Let It Snow. I actually have a few things here that says Let It Snow, so I thought it just fit my, you know, decor. And then I got Fa La 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 La. I love the pillows over there. And then I got these for the kiddos. They're like jumbo Krabby Patties. And then in Walmart, I got this huge 20-pound rice bag. Also, this is me and the kids' favorite chocolate. So I saw this the second that I walked into Five Below, and I was like, we can get one. So I got one of those. We got some Lunchables and blueberries. We picked up some cranberry juice and some red Christmas balls, ornaments, cheese. And then I love putting this in Kalia's hair, and she ran out of it recently. This like helps like put her like baby hairs down, because her baby hairs be sticking up a lot. So this right here, and then it's also really nice to put on her after I wash her hair. It just gives her like the cutest curls. And this is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Conditioner with silk protein and neem oil, and I've literally been using that on her since her hair started growing. And last but not least, we got some vanilla wafers for Jericho. He loves those. And then I got this black hat in Walmart. It was $4, well $5. I still picked it up because I was like, I usually get hats in Five Below anyway, so let me get a plain black hat. But then when I scanned it, y'all, it was $2. So that's awesome. I also got some strawberries and some bananas. Guys, I forgot to mention that I got this Milani lipstick. It is a matte lip crayon, and it says Ludicrous on it, and it is in the color Reckless 180. And this is how it looks right here. That's how it looks, and it's actually the color that I'm wearing right now. It's like, you know, pretty much red. I usually like darker colors, but this one's not bad. And I also like to mix it with other colors that I actually do have, so I could give it more of a like burgundy dark color. So yeah, but this will be going also in the giveaway box, one of the giveaway boxes. So stay tuned, subscribe as well. Make sure you're commenting starting now so I can recognize your name. And when the giveaway does come, make sure you're commenting a lot, because when I do the comment generator, which picks the winner, the more you comment, the more of a chance you have to win. So just FYI. And for most of the big stuff, just FYI also, I am going to be looking through the comments for people who have been commenting for a while, you know, because people comment, see giveaways, and they don't really watch. So I really want to genuinely give it to someone who genuinely watches, you know. And yeah, anyways, now I gotta put all of this stuff away. I'm gonna continue drinking my Celsius. And I'm not cooking today because my dad actually got some chicken, so let me show y'all. This in Walmart, they have great chicken, but it's like, it's breaded and it has like a lot of the breading on it, but it's still good. Oh, I forgot to show y'all, we also got some tuna. Is that important? Some tuna. And now for real, last but not least, I almost hit my face. I actually got this in Five Below. Anyways, they like have things that are $10 now. But it's an advent calendar and it's Play-Doh, and I'm excited because I'm gonna have the kids open up a whole bunch of days, because today is the 13th, I believe. So they have 13 days to open up. And I also got one for Alina. So we just opened up the Ferrero Rocher chocolate.
Can we open it with a spoon? No, not a spoon. No.
Whoa, what the heck? This is all that it is? Really? Bro, look at this. I thought it was gonna have like the ball in the middle. Look at that. It doesn't even have the ball or the Nutella inside, but it just cracked, and now you guys can just pick at it.
Like breaking in pieces.
Really? That was like a rip-off?
What's a rip-off? Let me taste it.
Mmm. Still good.
That'd be nice.
Those are good. Right?
I already knew it was that little one.
I thought I was gonna open it and there were gonna be small ones inside of it.
Oh, I thought.
Or I was gonna open it and there was gonna be that little ball that's usually inside of it with the chocolate.
I expected like a rainbow to be like in the small one.
A rainbow?
Like in a rainbow, like just like
chocolate? A chocolate rainbow?
Like a rainbow chocolate. Rainbow cookies.
El gran Jericho Edward.
guys. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Are we good? Are we good? All right, you guys. So I'm gonna do a Q&A. I'm about to read some questions that you guys asked me on Instagram and on YouTube. So let's just start it right here. All right. So I'm gonna answer some questions and some I'm just gonna not answer. Monique C has 2 questions. She said, what is your favorite Christmas activity? So my favorite Christmas activity is looking at the lights. I feel like that's just, I don't know, I feel like a kid again when I look at them. It's just so exciting. But what excites me even more is hearing the excitement from my kids, because I know that feeling. I know that feeling of being that age and seeing the lights, and it just looks so amazing and so beautiful, and it just gets you in like the Christmas spirit. And I love those neighborhoods. I can't find one out here, but we do see like houses here and there, but those neighborhoods that have like lights in every freaking house almost, love those neighborhoods. She also asks, if you could make your own man, how would you make him? Details. Girl, I would literally be here forever, but I guess the most important thing is someone who is family oriented. That is like my number one rule. Like, he has to be family oriented. I want somebody who has an amazing relationship with their mom, you know, not like obsessive, like, oh, talk to them like 5 times a day type thing. As long as if they are like that, I want him to, I don't want to like get married to him, you know, in the movies where it's like, pick me or your mother, you know. Not like that, but like knows like, okay, like if this is my wife, like she's my priority type of thing. That's different. But I do want somebody who talks to their mom all the time, whether it be daily or like weekly. Like, I want somebody who's like really close to their mom and their dad, you know. I don't know why I thought of mom, but like when you think of a man, that's something that I have learned, and I'm sure a lot of you guys should know, and a lot of you guys have also learned, that usually men who are not don't have like a great relationship with their mom or like disrespects them or whatever the case may be, they're usually like pieces of shit. Like, how you see a person with their mother is usually how they're gonna be with you. So yeah, I really want somebody to have a great relationship with their parents, and also with their siblings, like just family oriented overall. I can't stress that enough. And then also obviously somebody who really loves my children as well, and that's great with my children. As far as like him, I just want him to look like a protector. I want somebody, I don't want like somebody scrawny. Watch God send me somebody scrawny. But I want somebody who just looks like a protector, who's about his shit, and like who makes it known like you can't fuck with my family. Yeah, I definitely want somebody that looks like a protector but is a sweetheart and is understanding, is caring, is ambitious, is creative, an amazing sense of humor, obviously great at physical activities, somebody who is healed, somebody who's happy, and somebody who doesn't blame their past for why they are the way that they are. Like, I want somebody who, that's why I say like I want somebody in the future, and I want both of us to like be healed fully, and just give ourselves to each other fully, you know. And even if we're not completely, like if we need to work on some things, that we work on it together. I would like somebody who's taller than me. I don't really have a type. I feel like it's all about a vibe, and I want somebody who just has an amazing vibe, who has amazing energy, positive energy. Yeah, I could be here forever, but definitely family oriented. Oh, shh! I have to put this in there. I need someone who is a handyman, like a handyman, you know, like change the light bulb for me, like something small like that. But also somebody who can help me with like furniture. Like, I know how to put shit together, right? But I want somebody to know how to do that and can help me when we're doing things like projects around the house, like we do it together. Like if I'm just like, oh, I really want this desk, but it's like super expensive from IKEA, I don't know. I've given it a lot of thought. And then they just create like a freaking desk, you know. I know women on my Instagram, shout out to Marissa, I don't know if she watches my channel, but it's a girl that I like, literally we grew up together. We knew each other since we were born, I believe. Like our moms know each other. Yeah, I have her on Instagram, and she be putting freaking shit together. Like she wanted a desk, she made that shit herself. She was like creating her office in her garage. Like I wanted to get to that. I want to get to that point where I can do that for myself, but I want a man who's like that too, you know? Anyways, but yeah, definitely handyman, family oriented, good person, good heart, all of that. Let's see. Keisha 8310 said, what are some of your goals / plans for 2022? Love your hair, by the way. Thank you so much. Look at my hair right now, y'all. This is my hat hair. Anyway, so thank you. It's growing fast, and look at my little curls in the bottom. 2022, I definitely want to make it a priority to make working out and being active and being healthy a priority, where I literally do it the whole year and maintain my weight, maintain my strength, and just keep my eyes this way, like just looking forward and not going backwards. I've always had an issue with my weight and with all of that, so I really want to do that next year. I started my health journey a few days ago, and then I had, like, you know, this weekend I slipped up and I had, you know, some of unhealthy stuff, but I didn't gain any weight, so thank God. But other than that, like, I have been eating healthy, and I've lost a few pounds, but I don't want to talk too much about it. I want to get my mind in it first, and then I will document it on here, because I feel like every single time, this is something it's a personal thing, but every single time I work out on here and I talk healthy, like, life happens and I start making excuses, and then I fall back, and I just want to get in the game first, and then I will start documenting it for y'all, you know. But you guys will see me. I'm gonna be like sneak peek, you know, like if I'm having a salad or something, yeah, we'll see me, you know. But as far as the workouts and stuff, I really want to keep that to myself when I do work out, which hopefully will be sometime this week, hopefully tomorrow. But I do want to bring that into 2022, where I'm just like still going, and there's just a whole bunch of different stuff. Like, I want to save for my house. Right now I'm saving, but it's just like saving for the future. Like, I'm just saving just to save, but there's so many other things that I need to incorporate into that. Like, every single month I put a certain amount, whenever I get paid, I put a certain amount into my savings, and there's other things that I want to do. So every single month after 2022, I'm going, that amount that I put into my savings has to get bigger, because there's other things that I want to save up for, you know. And it's mainly like future stuff, like my kids and stuff in the future for the kids, and my house and the divorce and all of that. That's something that I really want to get into, especially this year, and save for that, because that's not, unfortunately, that's not cheap at all. So I want to do that, and there's so much that goes into that. So I really want to do things that has to do with the divorce. I really want to get that done with, and hopefully it's over by next year. Cross my fingers. Jay Knowles, hey Janelle, I actually went to high school with her. She said, one thing you learned, regret, and look forward to. Damn, I learned a lot in my life. There's a few things. So always try your best to be the bigger person. Set boundaries. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that meme that says it's okay to just say no. Like, you don't have to say no, because like, just no. Like, no, set boundaries. Don't do things for other people just to like make them happy. Do it for yourself. Don't ignore red flags. I feel like a lot of us do that, where we just like, oh, that's not that serious, like I'm being extra. No, if your gut is telling you that it's not okay, don't ignore it. What else? Also, have your own motherfucking shit, y'all. You know, in my life, I've always had jobs, especially when, you know, when I had somebody in my life, I always had jobs, and the money that I would make with those jobs, it was always going to the family for the family. I never had anything myself. I never had anything under my name, nothing like that, which is why I started from scratch when I did move to Virginia. I didn't have anything. So that's one thing that I would advise a lot of you guys, especially those of you who are military wives and moms. Like, have your own shit and try to save. If you don't make, you know, if you have like little jobs, whether it's babysitting or whatever, save up. Put that into your savings. Have your own credit card. When you are with somebody, know about the finances. You know, that's something that was my bad. I didn't know anything about anything. So educate yourself with the things that you need to know as an adult, like credit and all of that good stuff that I've learned. I lived and I learned, and shout out to me and to my sister, because she has helped me in that department, and my credit has been so good, and I just wanted to stay that way. But yeah, so something that I regret, The only thing I could say, and girl, you know, because I went to high school with you, is I wish I would have went to school more. When I was younger, I was in a relationship with somebody and I wouldn't really see him like that. And this was me being a stupid young teenager, stupid in love, and I wouldn't want to go to school. I would always go to see him, and it just became a routine where I was always going to see him, he was always coming to see me. And then after a while I got so comfortable and I did not want to go to school anymore. So I really would not go to school, y'all. I would go to school sometimes, and then there was like programs that I entered so that I can go to school, like night program and stuff, and I did that for a while. Then I switched schools. Long story short, I ended up getting my GED, and I wish I could have had that like high school experience. I did have friends, and they were all really sweet. And shout out to y'all who still watch to this day. Like, y'all know me since elementary school and in high school, junior high school, all of that. And you guys like rock with me now and watch my channel, so I really appreciate that. Y'all follow me and always send me positive vibes. I just want to give y'all a shout out if y'all watch. Michelle, Ashley, Janelle, I really appreciate y'all. There's a few other people that watch. Shout out to all of y'all, for real. Like, yeah, I wish I would have had that high school experience where I went to prom, the senior trip, you know, and also like gone on to college and did the dorming experience if I could. You know, my family ain't ballin', so I don't even know if I would have been able to even do that, but it would have been nice if I could have, you know. But at the end of the day, everything that happened in my life, whether I regret it or not, like, I've thought about this so much, and I mentioned that I regret that, but I really don't, truly, because everything that I did led me to where I am today. And I'm just so happy where I am today as far as myself. I've learned so much. I've dealt with stuff in my life, but I have been becoming my own person, and I've just been learning about myself and just trying my best to be a better person and a better mom and a better just everything. That's all I can ever wish and hope for, and I'm only gonna get better, you know, because every single day I learn something new, or I try my best to just become better, you know, like I tell y'all all the time. So yeah, but if I could regret anything, that's what it would be. That was a long ass answer. Anyways, Elizondo.Iliana0720 said, is your life today how you pictured when you were little? So when I was younger, I can't really remember when I was little, but when I was younger, like in my teenage years, when I was with the person, like my first love or whatever, when I was a teenager, I thought I was gonna have kids with him. I literally thought I was gonna have kids with him. I thought I was gonna get married to him. That's just, obviously, when you're in love with somebody, you think that, especially when you're a teenager, like, oh my god, we're never gonna break up. So that was my thought. And then after him, I had this period of time where, it was a small period of time, where I was by myself, and I just didn't picture myself having kids. I was like, I'm gonna have kids when I'm 30, if that. Like, I didn't picture myself having kids, even though I've always loved kids. For those of you who are my family, like, y'all know, I've always loved kids, even since I was little. Like, I was like the baby whisperer, you know, like babies always loved me, and I always loved babies. But I just never pictured myself being a mom. And it's crazy because I became a mom at a young age. For me, you know, I was 20 when I got pregnant. Lies, I was 21 when I got pregnant, and I had Jericho at 21, and I turned 22 a couple months later. But my mind was so young at that time. I've grown so much, but I never thought I would have a baby at 21. And I also never thought that I would move to Virginia or anywhere outside of New York. I thought I was gonna settle down in like Long Island, which is outside of New York City. And yeah, I thought I was always gonna be a East Coast, like a North East Coast girl, if that's what you call it. Everything that came into my life was literally something that I never ever wanted. Like, I never wanted to be with somebody who had a kid, especially at the age of 20. And just God is like, laughed at me, and he was like, I'm gonna give you everything that you said you didn't want. You're about to get that right now. So that's crazy how that happened. Literally. But yeah, so no, everything that has occurred in my life is not what I thought it would have been, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, honestly. Renee 2G1B said, how are you doing with all the drama? I hope you and your babies have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much. I take it day by day. Doing YouTube, there's always like negativity that comes your way just because you're like on a public platform, and that just happens. The extra added drama, I try my best to look the other way, to brush certain stuff off. and I try to take a breather. I'm only human though. But once again, I'm just trying my best to think about the kids every single time. I do get into my feelings where I feel like I need to defend myself about anything. I'm trying my best to just think about the kids. You know, I have to make sure that for me, I am focusing on the kids and that's it. So whenever something occurs, once again, that's all I try to think about. I try my best, y'all. S Rivera _L said, how many more babies would you like to have in the future? I would be good with Jericho and Kalia, honestly. But if I find someone in the future that like is just an amazing man and just is deserving of me and my family, and that I feel like is just a perfect fit for us, and he just adds to our life in a positive way, why wouldn't I want to give him a baby? You know, I would love to give him a baby, and if 2 babies come, then I'll be fine with that too. But I'll be good with just 1 extra baby and just have 3 babies, and that would just be amazing. But like I said, if I just have Kalia and Jericho, and let's say I have a bonus baby because of, like, let's say he has a child or something, that would be great as well. So Bellin.nav07 said, how did you find your kids' names? So I've mentioned this before, and I'm gonna try my best to say this in a short version. Jericho Edward, that is my son's name. Jericho has always been my top name ever since I was a teenager, because there was a wrestler back in the day, I don't know if he still wrestles, but his name is Chris Jericho, and I used to love him. And there was a whole bunch of names that me and his dad came up with when I was pregnant with him, one of them being Carlos Cameron, and we just kind of like mixed the names. So like Jericho Cameron, Carlos Jericho, Tristan, Christian, there was a Denzel, there was a whole bunch of names that we came up with, and Jericho Edward just went. It just flowed, and Edward is his dad's middle name, so that's how we got Jericho Edward. And then Kalia also had a whole bunch of names. She had, I'm pretty sure I have them actually in my notes. Let me look all the way down. Okay, so some of them: Alyssa, Bella, Hart. Well, this is the names that I like wrote down. Brooklyn, Kalia, Kalea, Luna Joy. Literally a couple weeks before Kalia was born, her name was gonna be Kalea Destiny. But a week before she was born, I was in the car listening to Aaliyah, and obviously y'all know Aaliyah has some good music, and I love the name Aaliyah, but I didn't love it for my daughter. But I got home that day and I just started once again with my book, writing down Aaliyah and different ways to write it in a shorter way, because I feel like the way Aaliyah was spelled was just too long. And I'm like, Aaliyah, A-L-I-A. And then I was like, how about Aaliyah with a K? We were already gonna name her Kalea, and Kalea wasn't like that far off of Kalia. So then I brought it up to her dad. He ended up liking the name as well. And then I also wanted my daughter to have my middle name, just like the boys have their dad's middle name. So we ended up going with Kalia Alyssa, because Alyssa is my middle name. She also asked, have you ever asked your mom how she came up with your name? So my mom and dad actually came up with my name. My dad came up with Alyssa because back in the day they used to love this show called Who's the Boss. I used to love that show too. I used to watch it with my dad growing up, and there was a cast member named Alyssa Milano. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is. She was in Charmed, and they loved her character and they just loved her name. They never really heard it around that time, so they named me, you know, my middle name Alyssa. And Kiara, they wanted something with Ka because of my dad, Carlos. And so they already had Carla, so they wanted another K name. And then there was like a singer, she was from like Venezuela, I believe she was from Venezuela. Her name was Kiara, she was a Spanish singer. And that's how they came up with my first name. But I heard my name was gonna be Kiara Denise or something like that. But yeah, Kiara Alyssa. Beba810 said, is it hitting you that your princess will be going to school soon? What will you do with your free time? My daughter, I love her so much. That little girl is extremely smart. She is so smart. She's like 3 going on, I don't want to say 13 because she ain't that grown, okay? She's like 3, but she literally, like, if you speak to her, she's like a 6-year-old. Like, she's just so tall and so smart, and I know she's gonna love school. But girl,
I'm gonna be emotional. I was emotional when Jericho went to school. Even when he went to daycare, I was emotional, but I know she's gonna love school and she's gonna go to school with Jericho. So that will be so awesome. And what will I do with my free time? Like I mentioned before, I want to make sure that I stick to the activeness. Like I want to make sure that I'm active all the time. So that's something that I'll be incorporating within my day, like meditation. I just want that type of stuff in my day. And then also continue to focus on things that I want to do with my life, like things that I always spoke about wanting to do, like the coloring book, which I ended up doing, which is so awesome. But just other things, I want to be able to do that throughout the day so that I can make sure that I have multiple streams of income. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing. So _Pam3LAJ_ said, how did you and Corey's mom start talking? What made her come around? So what made us start talking? Okay, so Jericho this year obviously he had a birthday. His birthday is April 15th, but he had an early birthday celebration and his dad came. Since his dad was in Virginia, we had a party in my house because Jericho expressed that he wanted us to be together for his birthday. He came, and then I had asked him if he can bring Corey, which is his brother, and he ended up coming too. So I was really happy that she like let him come to our house because he hadn't been to our house in a while. Like I hadn't seen him in that long, the kids hadn't seen him in a while. So he ended up coming, and then I had huge windows in my apartment so I could see them outside, and my kids' dad was talking to her outside, and I just see her double parked, and she had like a birthday card and she was just like writing in the birthday card. And honestly, like beforehand, I just, you know, we didn't really have a great past, so like it was really like we had a past. So like when I saw her, I didn't really know what to think. I was happy, but then I was like sad because of how things were and stuff like that. And it was Jericho's birthday, so I just wanted to be happy, and like seeing her writing down in like a birthday card, and it made my heart happy, honestly. She didn't have to do that, you know. And she had balloons and she gave them to Corey, and it was just really a sweet gesture. And that night I wrote to her and I just thanked her for that. And you know, we spoke, and we basically spoke about how Corey, you know, she knows how much Corey loves my family and how much he loves me and the kids. And so, you know, at the end of the day, our conversation was about the kids. Like, we have to make sure that we respect each other and that we make sure that the kids have a relationship with each other, you know, because Corey and Jericho have always been in each other's lives, and Kalia didn't really have that time with Corey, you know. And so I'm glad that they're having that time together, you know. And yeah, so it's all about like peace and respect, and I really appreciate that so much, that she till this day is letting him be around me and my family and just with me. Like, I've never had that with her, and that really makes me happy that we're finally at this place in our lives, because like I said, she knows how Corey, like, my family is Corey's family, you know, and he was raised with us as well. So I'm really happy that at the end of the day, it's all about the kids. Okay, so now I'm gonna go quickly to YouTube because I feel like I've literally been talking forever on here. So on YouTube, let's go to the comments. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Beauty by Jen said, how good do you get along with Corey's mom? Honestly, the last time I saw her was in September, and she was really sweet. Her family were really sweet, and it was just a good time. We got together for Corey's football game, and it was just all good. And like I said, whenever Corey expresses to her that he wants to come over here and spend time with me, the kids, and the family, I'm really appreciative that she lets me pick him up, and that's literally all I can ever ask for. Like, that is just so amazing. And he recently spoke to my son through Fortnite. I mentioned this in a vlog, but they spoke recently, and he expressed how he wanted to come over here, and so I'm not gonna say no ever. I'm never gonna tell him no ever. You know, life has not been perfect with our relationship, but it doesn't matter about the past. Like, we've all had a conversation about that, and it's something that I'm not gonna bring up on here. We know the conversations that we had with each other, and it's just been so awesome. And once again, I'm really appreciative of where our relationship is today. What is your favorite thing about yourself and something you would like to improve on character-wise? Loving your vlogs and definitely feeling spoiled with your vlogmas videos. You're doing great. This is from Sian Askim. So my favorite thing about myself, it's so weird because I like don't really speak to myself about my favorite parts of me, but it would have to be like I have a good heart. I have a big heart, y'all. It could be a good thing and a bad thing because I feel like some people try to take advantage of that, but I got that from my mom and my dad. My dad, I've mentioned this before as well, he's that person in our family. Like all of my cousins, if they're going through something, I have a lot of uncles, they always go to my dad. Like he's the first one that they like speak to, like because if they feel like the family's gonna judge or whatever the case may be, they literally speak to my dad. He's that uncle and he's my dad, you know. And then my mom is the same exact way. She's the same person on her side, like she's that aunt or that cousin or whatever, you know. Like my Dominican family is humongous. Like we got second cousins, third cousins, fourth cousins, like a lot of family, and she's just such a giving person, as well as my dad, and they go above and beyond to make people happy and to make sure that they visit people. Like they're those people, those type of people, and I get that from them, you know. And like I said, it's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's never 100% bad to be a good person, you know, and to have a good heart. So I feel like that's something that I love about myself. And something that I would like to improve on, I would like to improve on just, I guess, truly believing in myself when it comes to certain things. And also like feeling like I need to defend myself when it comes to people talking about my character, people talking about how I am. And I feel like literally the only reason why I even feel that way is because I do YouTube. Because I feel like if I didn't do YouTube, I wouldn't have that issue where I feel like I need to defend myself and all of that. But at the end of the day, I always tell myself, like, you know who you are, you know who, like, you know your life, you know what you're actually going through. You know, this vlog thing, you guys see 40 minutes tops. So I always have to tell myself, like, girl, people don't know your life. Don't like feel any type of way if somebody like says something about who you are, or like assumes something, or like spreads rumors about how you are. You know yourself. The people who are in your life know who you are. Even if it's people who actually know you in person, like they know how you actually are. And I feel like that's something that I need to improve on, like not wanting to have to defend myself to people who I don't, at the end of the day, truly know, and who also don't know me. Like people who really rock with me, they're gonna know me without knowing me, if that makes any sense, you know. Like we're here, so I have to like keep that in mind. Eddie Mary 14 said, have you ever thought of going to school for photography, especially since the way you do YouTube and you take beautiful pics? Thanks, girl. I literally always liked photography ever since I was a teenager. Going to school for it, I don't know if there's any schools in my area anyways. I did definitely think about it when I was a teenager, but I haven't thought about it recently. But that's something that I want to bring into my 2022 goals. Like I want to start that. That's something that I've always talked about doing, photography, ever since I was 16 years old. I can show you some pictures here, my little photography or whatever. But that's something I really want to get into, and also something that I really want to invest in, because I want a good ASS camera. I want a really good camera, and I just want to practice by myself with my family members and stuff like that. Definitely will be making that priority, especially when Kalia's in school and I have that free time, you know. Jalissa said, although no other dog can ever replace Sweet Casey, in the future, what breed are you considering getting? I love so many dogs, you guys. I love King Corsos. I believe that's what they're called. I also love Rottweilers because I actually had one, but they shed like crazy, y'all. I used to have to sweep multiple times a day, and whenever I would sweep, it looked like a little puppy every single time. The hair was like crazy. I also like Saint Bernards, German Shepherds, all of that, Golden Retrievers, but they all shed. And also they're huge dogs, huge poops, bunch of baba, aka spit. And I just I don't know, y'all. Maybe I would get another cocker poo, which is what Casey was. She was a cocker spaniel and a poodle, and she was alive for 14 years, so that's a long time. But I honestly don't know. Like I really want a dog, y'all, but I really do not want to go through that again. That was scary. and this time it would be my kids' dog, so then I have to see them go through it and then go through it again myself, and seeing them in pain, like whenever, you know, in the future and stuff, when that dog passes away. And it's like, I don't know, y'all, but if anything, I would want a big dog because I just love big dogs. And also I'm by myself with the kids, so I would want like a protector. If I don't have an actual man protector, I want like a dog protector. Yeah, if I really could, I would love, like, I wish, y'all, you know how there's like movies where like dogs find their home, like they get lost and they go through the mountains and stuff, and they end up going to their homes, y'all. I always y'all, I always think about my babies, Chance and Rocky. Like, those dogs, they had some issues. Chance used to hop over the fence and Rocky would follow him. He made like a little hole, but they had flaws, but I love them so much, y'all. They were my babies. It would have been difficult having to look for an apartment with them, but if they fit in the car, I would have taken them. That's something that I regret as well. Like, I just had everything that I had bought for myself, I tried to fit in that car because I did not have any furniture. So anything that I did have in the house, I tried to fit in the car. And I just wish I just would have left all of that. Oh, don't get emotional. I just wish I would have left all of that and just brought them with me. But yeah, I love them. Goodness gracious. Anyways, you guys, I think I'm gonna end it there because this video is super long. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Try your best to be better. Try your best, like myself, to not focus on the negative stuff, because whenever you bring negativity in your life, it is a snowball effect, especially if you let it trigger you or bother you. It's a snowball effect, and it just keeps going and going, and then there's just more things that pile up on top of you, and there's just like bad energy that's like, oh, let's go on top of her or him. Like, we need to like suck out all of that positive energy that that person has. So yeah, try not to do that. I'm trying my best to also be like, you're not touching me. I am filled with light. I am protected. I am, you know, God got my back, you know. So think like that, y'all. And just try your best to be happy, you guys. Try your best to be happy and to be around people that make you happy. And yeah, and you guys will see us tomorrow. Love you guys. Peace out.